Alright, I've turned my power on. Here's my window screen. So I'm going to open up my Waterjet software. And here's the screen you end up with. Now I've got my part that I've drawn. I'm either going to put it on the jump drive or pull it off the computer. I'm going to go to load file. I'm going to find my part. I'm going to double click. There it is right there. Square. Now I'm going to go to set parameters. Then I'm going to adjust my cutting speed and my small arc speed if necessary. These will change per material that you're cutting. Thickness. Then I'm going to go to delay time of relay, F4. Your time after on, which should be the only thing you adjust here. What that does is that's your penetration time. So after the spray starts, it's going to hold there for 6 seconds to penetrate the material before it starts cutting. And that'll adjust per your material. And then if we're using a 4th axis, I'm going to go to F7. I'm going to click this box here, 4-axis control. It tells the computer you're cutting with 4 axis. And then I'm going to choose my contour type. This will read the angles, the angle that you're cutting at, and don't mess with that. And then I'm going to OK all that. Now I'm going to come down to simulation, and then I'm going to go to set cutting. Now this will rotate your part in this screen here. If you got a rectangular piece, you want to turn it so it's running from X, running X, or running Y. You can spin it just by typing in 90 degrees on this one. This over here is your safe high for your Z. This tells you how far the tip will move off of the part as it's cutting. If it's going from, say, one hole to another, you just keep it down because we got a flat piece of material. So we're just going to keep that at 0. And then you can choose contour type here. You cut direction, clockwise or counterclockwise. Just keep it on clockwise. The rest of this leave the same. This right here is your water diameter. So this is how thick your water stream is. So that you're going to leave that as it is. And then you're going to choose your compensation for if you're cutting a hole or if you're cutting a square. Just, compensate left or right, and it's going to compensate this thickness. And then we're going to click OK. Then we're gonna we can watch the simulation of it cutting right here. Just go from start line. You see how fast it went. That's how fast it. So it started here in, went up and around. That's where it's gonna cut. Now we're gonna return to main menu. I'm gonna go to Oh yeah. I'm gonna go to jog. Thank you, sir. And then I'm gonna put my material in. And now in jog mode. I can move my tip to where I'm going to set my 0, on my metal out there. So I can move Y like this, or X, and find the edge of the metal right here so I don't waste any. I'm going to Z down or up till I get it 3 millimeters off the part. You want your tip 3 millimeters high. Come down a little bit. Get that 3 millimeters off. Then I'm going to go to F1, which is set current point. What that does is now I'm going to choose whether it's left up, left down, right up, or right down. Now I'm going to cut up to the top here. I'm going to get my piece out from here. So I'm going to choose the left down as my 0. And now it's going to verify that that's what I want to do. And then here, after I move my Z, I want to make sure that this is at 0. And then I'm going to OK that. Now we're ready to cut. So we've set our current point. Now I'm going to return to main menu. Then we're going to go to auto run. And then I'm going to auto run from my start line. When I do, it's going to ask me to verify, and then it's going to, oh, yes, sorry. You got to turn on your pump before you do that. Then okay. Oh yeah, cancel that out. Turn on your pump, then from start line. Now we hit OK, it's going to start cutting the piece. Then after it's done cutting the piece, you're going to turn your pump off. And that's it.